am back. I have eaten a cracker. The cracker is now part of me. There are 9 chapters in this game. Apparently there was also like a short visual, or not, was it a visual novel? Or was it just a...
Let's move it, Tim.
Yeah, there's a little prequel novel. It was released for free. Oh no, he's dead.
You are.
Mako, Amelia, what are you doing here?
Well, we happened to be in your neighborhood, so we stopped to say hi. We're here scouting for our next shoot. The Pokemon Carnival, of course.
We just heard about a carnival.
That's what Pablo was excited about.
Hi. Let me guess. Tim, right?
Yeah?
Oh, this is
I
Mr.
was gonna
Clifford,
say
our boss.
molester,
Nice
and
to
then
meet
the
you.
music started.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
These two won't stop talking about you. They say you're a great detective.
No, that's my dad. He's mind palace jacking the Pikachu. Why do you two look so awkward there? My apartment's just upstairs. Aren't they all... Like, Tim is like 10, isn't he? No, because he can drive, so he's like 18. What's this is Japan? What's Japan's driving age? 15? 16? Their stuff's usually younger. It's just a facade. Everyone in Rhyme City is talking about the carnival right now. So excited to be able to report on it.
What's up?
He's our boss, and I admire him quite a bit. He's always helping me out with everything. In fact, he's the one who taught me the basics of journalism and reporting. Preparation's gonna be tough, but I hope our show can help people enjoy the carnival. I'll be looking forward to it. Don't follow me, I'm going somewhere super secret. Jeez. Those two are new faces. I don't think they've ever been here before. I'm sure they'll fall in love with the place. Yeah. Drink that coffee. Become an addict. You should learn a dance move or two. Any detective worth his salt knows how to dance. Wouldn't that be a spy, not a detective? I'm sure I've never heard this job requirement before. There was more for the scoop. No need to be so humble. You helped out these two quite a bit. What exactly do you do? You're surveying the carnival area? Explore the scene, decide the best way to keep pace with the parade while we film it. That's going to be one of the chapters in the next coming area bit. Yeah, there's nothing else interesting for me here.
Okay, we're gonna head out.
Oh, already?
Yeah, another investigation.
All right. Where are you going?
To find Park.
That park was closed due to an accident.
I heard about that.
Wow, what a strange
I am above the
coincidence.
law.
We covered it. That accident was a big scoop.
What? You and Amelia? Seriously?
Thousands
That's right.
of people
We were lucky,
died.
weren't we, Amelia? Yeah.
Hey, this could be useful. Right, Tim?
Yeah. Amelia, do you think we could take a look at the video you shot?
I don't know. Is it okay, Mr. Clifford?
Of course it is. However, today we're actually pretty busy. How about tomorrow?
Great, thank you.
Perfect. Take care. See you tomorrow at GNN.
Yes, sir.
Well, he sure was a nice guy. Certainly a big difference from that Brad guy, if you ask me.
It's funny because Brad guy ends up turning out to be a good guy, so clearly this one thematically has to turn out to be a bad guy.
Let's check out the scene for ourselves.
Yeah, let's go.
He's the bad guy all along, and now he's going to send assassins after us. Cold rain at an abandoned amusement park. How is this not a horror game?
Looks completely abandoned.
Yeah,
Well,
it
that's
sure
good.
does. Yep.
Time to get soaked.
Hey, what's that?
Is that Kakela Kazam? and his sploons.
Is that a spoon? Now, why in the world? Whoa!
The Elder of Fine Park.
Yeesh, you scared me. Anyway, we're here to investigate an accident that happened here a while back. Know anything about that? Oh, you'll call some Pokemon that can tell us stuff? That's so great! You're nicer than you look, you know?
And then the whole gang shows up, and we get murdered. A bashful but powerful girl.
There you are. They must have been hiding from us.
Well, should we interview the
That's
witnesses?
it. Like, what if we were a bad guy and we just lied about what we were here for? Would you know? Cool. Can I have control of my character now?
We should really talk to the Pokemon in the amusement park first.
Then why did you make me press the button? Sometimes I wonder. Then we can finally talk to the Pokemon that live here. Don't hurt anyone. What do you mean? You still don't fully trust people. Apparently after the accident, a lot of Pokemon that used to live here were taken away somewhere. And the other Pokemon we saw all escaped being captured the way that you could keep living. So that's why they are hiding. So is this just like a place that the researchers could just steal Pokemon from now? Saying it's all it wants to know is the truth behind the incident, that's why it's helping us. Can you tell us what happened during the parade? What was the situation? Kaz. We should ask the others. Oh, you weren't part of the parade? You were part of the performance at the different theme park, so you weren't here. You get back, Charizard was already unconscious on the ground. You might have been able to help had you been around. Or you could have very easily made things much worse. I hear the Berserk gene is in this season. That's cool. We're not going to be able to talk to it like this. And if there's some way we can get it to trust us, even if it's just for a little bit of time. We're here to learn more about the accident that happened a year ago. Apparently Pokemon suddenly went berserk during a parade. Police figured it was some kind of accident, but it seems like Harry thought it was more than that. My dad was originally investigating all of the recent incidents, right? The accidents here have something to do with those incidents as well. If we investigate the accident, we should be able to figure it out. Let's ask the Pokemon around here exactly what happened. Thank you, Pikachu! Never would have been able to figure that one out on my own.
Again with that dream. Why does it reoccur? Maybe it's some memory from my past? I wish I knew why.
Maybe be a detective. You remember being a Pikachu all your life? Coffee Cup Ride has definitely seen better days. It's look like everything has been left to rot. Yeah, go inside. Some sort of decoration. No, clearly it's an actual donut. What a big dumb you are sometimes, Tim. Hey, it's a Murkrow. Looks just as grumpy as the other one. Let's see what it has to say. I remember seeing the parade from the sky, but it doesn't remember much about it. It seemed a bit noisy, but apparently Murkrow to Murkrow is a usual day. My life is flames and chaos. He lived in another area in those days, and I just thought of amusement parks as noisy to begin with. Guess it has a different perspective on things. Yeah, it's cute. That a dog bowl? Huh. Take it so you can feed it to Bear. Yeah, we'll go over here. Oh. What's you sad about? Is it still thinking about the accident that happened years ago? It's like it's not even noticing that we're here. It could be troubling it so much. I don't know, the rest of the death and destruction that's surrounding him? Pokemon that went wild caused the damage. I don't know, that's kind of far-fetched, Tim. Asphalt's all peeled up. If you think that was caused by the accident too, it looks dangerous to go past here. So we can't talk to Smurgly, can't talk to Teddy Bear. Hello. This is adorable. And Murkrow moving around. Inflate balloons or something like that. Who knows? God damn it, the voice acting in this game. I can feel my ears ringing. It's quite a voice you've got. We're doing an investigation on the accident. Were you part of the parade? You say that you were nearby. I know this might be painful to think back on, but do you think you can tell us exactly what happened? So Charizard suddenly went wild, even though up until then it looked like it was having fun. And that's what caused everyone to panic and try to escape, and what made the whole park fall into chaos. So Charizard did all of the damage. That's a Charizard for you. I mean, it just kind of just goes to show how frickin' ridiculously dangerous living with Pokemon like this would be in this kind of a society. But I guess it works until you expose them to the Berserk gene. I'd like to speak with Charizard. Do you know where it is? Oh, some people took it away. It'll be in the next chapter. Alright. You've got some trash sticking out there. Oh, sorry. I'll just push it right back in. Ugh. You recently moved in here because you wanted to find more trash? Yeah, you're new, so you wouldn't know anything about the accident. You heard it was horrible? Oh, some of the other Pokemon here were talking about it. We've asked about all of the Pokemon here about the accident. It's a good time to organize what we found out. Yeah, we know what kind of accident it was. Now we've been told the Pokemon suddenly went wild during the parade, but the cause of it was just Charizard. Charizard was the first to go on a rampage. What could have happened? I don't know. Maybe that MacGuffin plot device that we have literally uncovered in the last chapter. Come on. I understand the need to baby the children playing the game in the beginning, but you don't need to keep doing it. Went to the cave of the PCL, finding clues left by my dad. Since we know we were able to looking into Find Park, it's probably more connections there. In other words, Charizard's sudden outrage could be something new. That's right. Aura was probably the cause of Charizard suddenly going wild. Just ask about how Charizard was on the day of the accident. Just keep yelling. Apparently Charizard was pretty excited to be the main Pokemon for the parade. It was always dependable and all of the people trusted it. But then it went berserk, and the Fire Nation attacked. He became the Fire Nation. There was definitely something not right about the whole thing. Well, you were helping out with park announcements? Certainly has a voice that carries. You always put your heart into your shouts, huh? You want it to be like that? Who is it that you mentioned? It says there's a Loudred on cannon duty near the Ferris wheel. Yep, that's what it's saying. It says it dreams of being given the duty someday, too. Not sure what it means, though. Can't talk to you yet? You're just gonna run away from me? Just gonna clip right through my body? Can I feed you Pokemon? Charizard was normally full of energy and vigor, but after it went wild, it seemed limp and completely drained. Maybe it wore itself out? Well, maybe a case. What would have caused it to push itself to that point? Something odd about the whole thing. Stop! You know this. I do like the fact that there's the whole story contrivance that because we have a Pokemon that can talk to other Pokemon, we're able to actually find things out that the dad couldn't. Like, it's not that we're better detectives, but we literally have a tool that he didn't have available to him. Now that you mention it, it was like floating upside down just now, too. So they can use psychic powers. It must have been a pretty amazing show. Can you trap the little Pokemon over there for me? Murkrow. Murkrow, land on the donut. And I'll ask you about Charizard. Fight with the Charizard that day before the accident. What happened? It got angry when you tried to take some of the shiny things the guests were wearing. Sounds more like a scolding than a fight. It's pretty comfortable since there are no people trying to chase you away. Don't understand why the other Pokemon look so depressed. Well, I mean, people shun them. They lost a bunch of friends. It means more space for everyone. No sympathy, eh? Because it's different Pokemon have different perspectives. I guess jackasses are gonna be jackasses, huh? What's empathy? I don't know. Apparently you can't teach it to dumb birds. That's not the same Trubbish, is it? It is. It's just fucking laying on his side. Blah. Right, he wouldn't know. He wasn't there. They're saying things like they miss. Or they don't understand why they did such a thing. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna meet the Charizard and he's gonna be like... really sad. He probably killed one of his friends. Would they do that in a kid's game? Every day's a treasure hunt. Cute. That's pretty good. And then it's just this miracle that's left. Flavor text. Ah, sorry. I didn't mean to bring back bad memories. Wow. Been a while though, hasn't it? I mean, the painting on the... that's what he's pissy about. Seems heartbroken that its mural is all busted up. Wonder if there's some way that we can cheer it up. Fix the mural or just give him a new wall? Ask the Kazamba to put the wall back together. And then Smeargle will tell us. He seems like he has the best memory. Yep. Okay, how do we fix the mural? Welcome to Child's Game.
We should really fix that mural.
Okay.
So why don't we head over there now?
Oh, we're just gonna do it by hand? Okay. I guess it's just a touchpad slidey problem.
Fix this mural.
Okay.
And gather up all the shards and fit them in.
Oh, this has 7th gen Pokemon in it. That's cool. Pop it. Oops. How did we lift them?
Yes, that's right.
That is solid chunks of concrete. I guess we could just draw it. We could just be a better artist than Smeargle. Yay. Surprised? No need to thank us. We just wanted to cheer you up. Seems like it worked too. It has everyone in it. Oh, this is a painting of Fine Park before the accident. That's why it shows Pokemon we haven't seen yet. Hey, can you tell us the Pokemon in the mural? Alright, calm down a little bit. Yes, this is Charizard. Smeargle says Charizard was always with the... flew through... Son of a bitch. Sounds like Charizard was really popular. It must have R. It must have had the R to go wild. What's this Pokemon called? His name is Litten. Apparently, it's a bit of a troublemaker, but Smeargle says it got along well with Charizard. Litten still lives in this park and is waiting for Charizard to come back. Oh, sounds like a good eyewitness that we can gather some testimony from. Skiploom. Staying here reminds them too much of when things were more lively. Made them feel lonely that they've left for somewhere else, apparently. Never seen that Pokemon. This is Hoppip. Apparently it was blown away by the wind during the accident. Who knows? To this day, it may still be on the winds. It'll come back when the spring breeze starts blowing through again. It became really wilted and sad after the accident. It just went off to somewhere else one day. Found out all we can from the Pokemon as part of the mural. It seems that there were a lot more Pokemon here than before the park closed down. Wish we could talk to them all. Looks like we'll be able to talk to them, at least one Pokemon that we do. That was not a choice we had to have made. Okay. Pikachu can now find the Litten. Underneath that bench would be a perfect place to avoid the rain. Oh hey, it looks like it's willing to talk to us. Sorry for having scare. Of course we're not going to try and catch you or anything. Okay, so catching is a thing. We haven't seen any Pokeballs exist in this universe. about the accident. You were part of the parade too. The parade was held right here, and a lot of people had to come to see it, just like always. So everything else was ordinary that day. Something was flashing over and over. Do you mean the flash of cameras? I can see camera flashes being startling, but if it was a normal occurrence, I don't think it would be enough to cause a Pokemon to go wild. It was as if it wasn't the same Charizard anymore, and even its eye color changed. Red. Now that's testimony that gets you thinking. Now that's testimony that is finishing the thinking. I see, so many of your friends have gone away, you feel lonely, huh? Everything has changed here after the accident. You don't know where it is? You hugged it once while playing and you feel like it's been avoiding you since then? The Stuffle does a big crush hug, so there's that. Alright. So now we're just trying to find Litten, huh? I guess not.
This looks just like a stuffed toy. I guess looks can be deceiving.
Okay. Says Litten constantly changes its home on a whim. Doesn't know where it could be. It's unfortunate. I hope we can figure out where it is someday. Someday. Whoops. Oh, it sounds like the Litten is a troublemaker, just like Smeargle said. Even breathes fire on everything and leaves scorch marks everywhere. Sounds a bit more than what I'd call a troublemaker. I hope it'll listen to us. We just need to find scorch marks. Is that a scorch mark up there? Can we go this way? Looks like I can get past it and head further in. Yeah, but we still got things to check on in this area. Except, no. We're just trying to find a Litten. Charizard Flame Burn. Kurgrow. More flame marks. Can't check inside the building. Oh, you know what? I'd probably need to use Detective Pikachu spills. I cast Detective Pikachu. Meow. Professional wrestler. In cat form. It's a furry now, boys. No need to be so defensive. We're not here to cause trouble. Just want to find out more about the accident. Can't trust anyone who's with a human? That's problematic. Hey, Lynn, I understand it if you can't trust me. But don't you want to find out why Charizard suddenly went berserk? Oh, this is Tim. We're trying to find out exactly what happened on that day. We'd really appreciate it if you could tell us what you know. Were you part of the parade too? I see. You weren't part of the parade, but you did see the accident. You heard a loud noise from the main plaza, so you rushed to see what was happening. And that's when you saw Charizard going on a rampage. Was there anything strange about the Charizard? It doesn't matter whether it's before or after the parade. Anything that you can remember. Charizard didn't remember going on a rampage. Again, R. This is interesting, just like any other instance we've come across. God damn, I feel like I'm talking down to myself playing this game. We knew it was R as soon as we heard Charizard rampage, and then we just keep getting more pieces of evidence like we haven't figured it out somehow by now. You really like this place, huh? You had a lot of friends and got along well with the people that visited. In between shows, you and Charizard would show people tricks with your flames. That must have been terrifying. Charizard didn't go berserk like that. It didn't like you anymore. It didn't go berserk because it didn't like you. I didn't realize it took the rampage that way. We need to solve the case for the sake of the Pokemons. I believe this is when we continue past the gate. Oh, now we can figure out what happened. What caused the accident at the park? It was the bad chili dogs.
There would have been telltale signs on Charizard. Let's organize all our testimony.
Turning red when it went berserk. Exhausted after the rampage. Did not remember its rampage.
Do you think that's right? That's it.
Fuck that!
Same traits as the
Screw
other
you.
Pokemon that became aggressive because of R, which indicates that Charizard was also under the influence of R.
Berserk. Can we call it B? My dad must have figured that out too. That's why he came here. What do you want, Alex? You figured out what caused the accident? Yeah, Charizard wasn't acting of his own will. Someone forced him to run amok. What's Alakazam saying? I hope it doesn't start disliking humans or anything. You suspected as much? The other visitors are probably here to investigate that as well. The other must mean, yeah, probably Harry. Apparently a man with a Pikachu came here a few months back. Let's see if we can find out more. Shit, we gotta ask everybody about that too. You say that I'm the Pikachu that came with you a while back? Well, I mean, he was. But is he the same? Is he really? Yeah, although I still don't remember anything. Hey, Alakazam, when you saw my partner and me, how did we seem? We were pretty agitated. Man, what in the world could have happened to Harry? I guess it doesn't know. Let's check and see if any of the other Pokemon here saw my dad. Is this where we're going to find out that Pikachu is actually our dad? And that our dad is a big old cutie now? And he can't change back into a human, or that would ruin it? You don't remember seeing anyone. Yeah, you were probably hiding. Loud harder. You don't remember seeing anyone. Huh. Huh. He was my partner. I should know more about him than you. If I did, I wouldn't be asking you questions. Can't be helped. I guess we'll go ask more. Murkrow, maybe. And Trubbish. Litten? There were some people who came to mess up Fine Park. Doesn't mean the people who came to take Charizard away. I don't think he's talking about Dad anyway. How about you, Murky? What about Coco? See anyone here a few months ago? You don't remember, since you only notice shiny things. How could you not notice my absolute brilliance and shining talent? I am clearly the greatest detective there ever was. It's ridiculous. Did they feed you trash? You saw me with someone else? Tell me about it. You saw us give something to Baneri. Baneri's a Pokemon, right? Wonder if it still lives in this park. It's at the Ferris wheel in the back. Well, what are we waiting for? Really? We're not going to interview any other Pokemon? I mean, fine by me, but... Okay. Yes, of course. Lifting safety cones. The most difficult job.
Baneri should be up ahead somewhere.
Yeah, but the rain is really starting to come down.
It's a good thing you don't know how to use
Doesn't get any
electricity, then.
worse.
You spoke too soon. Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Where's this false sense of urgency? King Unit makes me nervous. Area feels different than the main plaza. Are we being set up? Are we gonna get murdered? Whoa! Don't like the rain, I guess? Certainly seems distressed. Baneri's in trouble? It's trapped on the Ferris wheel? But why? Looks like it gets stuck up there too. This isn't good. We need to help it. Let's ask it some questions. Why did it go up this rusty old Ferris wheel? To watch the city? Oh, I see. Ever since the Charizard was taken away, you've moved the Ferris wheel every day for Baneri, huh? What's Baneri looking for, though? Could it be? Yeah, it's probably looking for the Charizard. You were in charge of creating the power, huh? You say you sent electricity to the Ferris wheel through the machine people made? Again, like, alternate timeline technology. Why bother trying to harness electricity if Pokemon already are harnessing electricity? Just channel it instead. That's why it was freaking out. Is the machine it mentioned the electrical board? Maybe it was damaged by the lightning. Could have been anything, really. It's a ride that hasn't been maintained in a long time. Yeah, real smart. Let's go have a look anyway. Hey, it's the other Loudred operating the cannon.
Loud! Loud!
It is so obnoxious. You're a different Loudred from the one in the main plaza. You're just as loud anyway. You say you're even louder, and you're on cannon duty? Oh, you use your voice to fire off the cannon. Never thought of something like that would even be possible. Use this cannon to launch fireworks. Sounds like your voice has enough power to blow things away. It's more than just a loud voice, huh? It says it would work with Loudred in the plaza to help out with the parade sometimes. It says its own voice is better, but the other Loudred has good potential too. What happened to Baniri? It's been trapped on the Ferris wheel. It's really worried about Baniri. Yeah, but its volume is a bit much. I hope it calms down a bit more. Where's the electrical board it was talking about? Not that way. Video games. First, we must help this Baniri, but also we must go and look at everything that has a magnifying glass over it. This is the electrical panel. It looks like it will work just fine. Great view from here. Must be higher than I thought, but the Ferris wheel has an even better view, though. Though I can't say I am a fan of high places. It has such a dorky animation, just waddling around on his hind legs. A helmet. Guess someone must have left it behind. It looks too new for that. Maybe one of the Pokemon here found it and brought it over? And stole it? Or maybe it is the evil men who are doing the Berserk gene at everyone. Because science and megalomania. Saturday morning cartoon antics. Yeah.
Jolt, 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 jolt.
They were Pokemon called Joltik. Huh? Tim, look at this. The wires for this machine are all cut up. Is this what caused the Ferris wheel to break down? That would make the most sense. The Joltik that just bolted all had some in their mouths. But those were parts of the machine. If we can get them back, we may be able to connect the wires again. This is so dorky. It's like chewing on a piece of wire. We need you to give us back that.
Jolt, jolt.
What a bunch of jerks. You're literally killing Baniri. Okay, now that's why we can wander around. Hiding in the grass. No? In the cannon. Ha! My voice is too quiet. You'll show an oh, wait, what are you trying to... Give back. We really needed to talk to you. Can you just give us that part pack? We needed to rescue Baniri. What? I'm murdering my friends. It says one of them ran down below. Okay. No, I don't. Why does it do that? First, it apparently thought that this was a great place with lots of electricity to absorb. Once the park closed down, it finally could absorb electricity without being chased away, but now there's less electricity coming here, so it's disappointed. The real estate is not as prime as one once thought. What a shame. Truly the worst possible outcome for our friends, the little Joltik. Are you in here chewing on more wires? Nope. Ha!
Jolt, jolt.
Give us back the thing. Thank you. I don't care about your opinions. The other one's under the hat. It's gotta be. It's not under the hat. Everything is terrible. Weren't there 4? I thought there were 4. And only one of them ran down below? I'll ask him. It says one of his buddies ran to the other side. Okay, so this is... Yeah. And hiding in an unusual place.
Jolt, jolt.
Seems like it's gotten itself tangled up in the wiring and it can't move. The Pikachu is talking to him, but he's like wandering around up there trying to path to where I am. And here he is. Your buddy probably ran somewhere it won't get rained on, huh? Could be underneath something. Is that? Yeah, there's got to be 4 pieces. We've gotten 3. And they've all pointed to each other, so... Have you seen the Joltik? Busy heaving an eye on the Baneri, hasn't noticed anything else apparently. Is it 4? Shit, that's probably not what I wanted to do.
I feel like there's something we could have missed.
1,
Let's investigate it more.
2, 3. Yeah, I need 4. Son of... someone. So there was one here, one in the cannon, one down below. My only other thought is that he's really, really down below. I swear that's why that helmet was going to be there. The one under the bench sent us to the cannon. One on the cannon sent us to the one on the path up to the Ferris wheel. And the one on the path up sent us to the one under the bench. Everything is terrible. Why must life be like this? Pikachu, can't you, like, sense the electricity or something? Yeah. He's eating your electricity.
How come you're looking at me like that? Huh? Get off of me, Joltik! You're not getting any electricity out of me!
When did you get there? Get off me. That's the 4th one. It's just on the Pikachu. That's cute, I guess. It definitely subverted my expectations for what this game would do. There we go. Were you the only ones chewing on parts in the control room? Okay, nobody else is messing with things. Tim, we got all the parts. Let's go do a fix. What? Oh, that's the one we were just talking to. Yeah, that's what we're doing, Pikachu. Good job. Congrats. Man, you're the smartest.
Now,
The greatest, even.
let's connect the wire so that Heliolisk can send a current to the Ferris wheel.
Oh my. This puzzle is most certainly impossible. Wow. So hard. So hard. Buzz
Yes!
buzz.
So that should move the Ferris wheel. Now, let's go rescue Baneri.
I feel like a kid on the inside, and it's rotting my brain.
Heliolisk, we're counting on you.
That's kind of adorable.
It's moving.
All right, it worked.
Yeah. Oh no. Why did it stop?
It looks like it's completely fried.
What should we do, Pikachu? Baneri still.
Climb?
We gotta figure out how to get up there.
We
Use a
could
ladder?
the cannon and Loudred. All we need is some kind of ammo. Oh, a bolt of brilliance!
Huh? What do you think you're doing? That's my line.
Please
Yeah, good
don't.
idea.
Yes, hear me out.
Seriously? Shooting me out of a cannon is what you call a brilliant idea?
You look good.
That's not the point!
I think you deserve it.
How in the world did I let him talk me into this? All right, are you ready? Tim, adjust the angle. Loudred, shout as loud as you can at my signal. Loud!
Does he die if we miss?
Up, up, a little farther. No, too far. Yes, yes, that's good.
Oh, this one's just a press it at the right time thing. Eh, might as well.
You've got to be kidding me.
Pikachu!
Yeah, I'm safe. Don't worry.
I don't know if Pikachu would have the upper body strength to do something like that. Hello.
Well, that was fun.
This is a very comical
Mary,
scene.
Are you all right? Good. Now, climb onto my back. Hold on tight. Yo, Tim, here we go. You, just get ready to catch.
Wait, how the hell did he... What the hell did he make that with? I'm gonna catch him. I don't really want to prolong this more than I need to. I think I'm done killing Pikachu at this
Good
point.
catch. I knew I could count on you, Tim. You owe me that much. Huh?
Hey, what is
It's a
that?
locket.
Hey, that's my mom.
Your mother? Then this must be you.
What the hell kind of reaction is that?
That was taken when I was a kid. But why did Baneri have this?
Is Baneri your mom? I mean, maybe. Just evolve first and we got something to work with. Why did you have that locket? Oh, the person who was with the Pikachu gave it to you, huh? No doubt about it then. This is Harry's locket. Oh, Harry is this guy's dad. He's gone missing and we're trying to find him. Oh, you've got a good eye. I'm the Pikachu he was with. Oh, I should take the locket? Thanks. I'll be sure Harry gets it back. You know, assuming Harry exists. Is there anything that you remember? Me and Harry came here a little while ago, and I asked you about the accident then. But then, we were attacked by another person who was with a Skorupi. Another person with a Skorupi. I fought the Skorupi while Harry made sure the Baneri got away. Apparently. Let me see. So Harry gave Baneri the locket before helping her escape to keep it until either Harry or I came back to get it. And then Harry and I headed back towards the main plaza, and that was the last she saw of either of us until today. This is gonna frustrate me. I don't know what a Skorupi is. Is that 5th gen? Skorupi? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a 5th gen, isn't it? And then it turns into Drapion. Just a big old looking poison accordion. Kind of funny looking. Alright. Bring that back up. It doesn't seem like it knows much. Apparently this person left the area to chase after me and Harry. That was that. Apparently you're worried about Harry now. I appreciate the thought, but don't worry. He's gotta be fine. No matter who is after him. He's Tim's dad after all. Maybe even I am. He was forced into a rage by a chemical. Some would say a berserk. Don't worry about it. We'll solve the case and the Charizard will come back safe and sound.
We have a lot of new info. I'd call this a
I
worthwhile
wouldn't
trip.
say it was a lot, but yeah. We got the locket. Yes, this was the objective when we came here. Investigate the case after all. Yeah, and was attacked by someone who was with Scroopy. It must be when he had his accident. He was trying to escape by car, but got cornered and drove off a cliff. Whoever did that's gonna pay. Let's get to the bottom of this whole R business and catch the culprit. I know the two of us can do it. We should head home for today, though. Let's head back to the car. And then Big Boss Monster shows up. But then the whole town comes to defend us because we are good people. Oh, I was really expecting a cutscene there. I guess I can't play their hand that quick. Unless this is the cutscene.
It seems Pikachu has indeed lost his memory. But he nonetheless appears to be keeping his promise to me.
Huh. So Mewtwo isn't the bad guy. In fact, Mewtwo may even be the biggest
Well, one thing we know
victim
for
of
sure
this
is the
incident.
rocket belongs to Harry.
So Harry must have been investigating the accident at Fine Park.
Yeah. Maybe my dad saw a connection between the accident and these Pokemon cases.
The accident happened over a year ago. Do we know if R was in use back then, Holiday?
I suppose it could have been. So maybe the Pokemon went berserk?
Because someone gave them R?
Could that really be a possibility?
We'll check it out tomorrow. We're going
No.
to GNN to see the footage.
All right. I'll look into the case again, once I get back to the station.
Great, thank you.
You'll have to be very careful, Tim. Fine Park is very close to where Harry had his accident, remember?
I will, sir.
We'll be sure to watch our backs. And hopefully that video will shed some light on who's responsible.
Fine Park is very close to where Harry had his disappearance. Thank you. Although I suppose driving a car off of a cliff could be considered an accident. Is there anything here worth talking about at this point?
Yes.
Sorry to worry you so much. Didn't expect R to be involved. How much did Harry really know? I wonder why he wasn't communicating with his team members. Like, does that implicate any of them as being potentially involved? Culprit is no doubt being very cautious. Finding clues won't be easy. Every time. That dumb, smirking little... We'll get to the bottom of this whole R mystery sooner or later. It's a very unpopular TV show these days. Oh, it's a very unpopular TV show these days. Yeah, well. Go to bed, wake up, go to the TV station. Fun times all around.
Yes?
Yeah, I don't really care. I want more big explosions to happen.
Okay. Dad gave this locket to Bunnyeri. That means it was important. And he was being targeted by someone with a Skorupi. Pikachu. That's who's responsible for my dad's disappearance. But who'd do such a...
Tim, you need to calm down for now. We won't find any answers tonight.
But still...
We should get more information tomorrow when we go to GNN, okay? But for now, try to put it out of your head.
Unless somebody, like, murders us in our
Guess
sleep.
you're right.
You should
Gotten
get
this
some
far.
sleep. A good detective also needs his rest, you know.
I'll try to. Good night, Pikachu.
Ah.
You're just sleeping on a pillow. Instantly out. God, that's a superpower. It takes me like an hour to fall asleep. Yeah. What is this, chapter 7? 6. Jesus. 6, 7. There's 4 more chapters in this game. I heard this game was supposed to take like 8 hours. We're on hour 8 now. It's gonna take us like 15 at this rate. Admittedly, I've been kind of dicking around a bit. Finding everything I can. Talking to every person. I'm probably gonna stop doing that at this point. Because, like, most of the time, the flavor text is not flavor text. It's very bland.
Hey, Tim.
I hope you didn't stay awake last night. Are you okay? The goal today is, don't worry. We became here to become a star. Became here. See if we can find any clues about R. Let's go to the reception desk, see if they can call Amelia for us.
Yes. Tim, hello.
Oh,
Hello, friend.
Mako. Amelia.
Good to see you again.
Random
I
acquaintances.
sure hope we can help you out.
Thank you for having us here.
Sure.
Could you show me
No problem
the
at all.
abandoned
You know,
broom closet
Would it be all right if we stop by the studio
that has a
real quick?
lock on the
Mr.
inside?
Clifford would like to say hi.
Of course.
No? Okay, that's fine by me. Is she playing with her hair? They're both playing with their hair at me. Stop. Stop.
Okay. Let's go. So, let's go see Mr. Clifford. 23rd floor, right? Yeah. He said he'd be recording that music show.
The elevator doors open. There's just a man. There's just like a whole string of men with assault rifles waiting for us.
Okay.
About the dressing rooms. Floors where we used to have our rooms cast. Say that, but everything looks the same here. I can't tell where we are. There's a map in front of the elevator. We can look at that if we get lost. We have our cast members waiting in the dressing rooms right now. Please don't go into them, okay? You can't tell me what to do.
Huh?
Oh, this is the studio. Okay, go on in. Have a look around. Today we're scheduled to shoot a music show. The rehearsal should start any minute. In I go. What is this presentation? Oh no, it's businessman and businessman.
The cameras are very popular among our viewers. Keep up the good work, Roger. This show could really use your ideas.
That's really nice to hear. I hope I live up to your expectations.
Mr. Clifford.
Ah, good to see you again. Here he is, the young man I was telling you about.
Oh, Tim Goodman, the detective, right?
I guess.
Nice to meet you. I'm Ethan Graham.
He's the president of GNN.
And I've been told that you've been a really big help to my staff members here. And I assume
Yes.
this little guy
We
must
stopped
be
them
your
from
assistant.
dying.
He sure looks official with that hat on.
Needs a badge
Actually,
too.
Tim is more the assistant here.
So anyway, you came here to look at the videos?
That's right, the videos. I'll go get him. Be right back.
It looks like
Thank
she's
you.
the
I
one
hope
that
it's not a
forgot.
problem.
No, it's nothing. You've really helped us getting some of our scoops lately. It's only fair we return the favor.
Absolutely.
Spoops.
How about a tour of the studio while we wait for Mako to return?
I'd love it, thank you.
That sounds genuine. God, that sounded like it was gonna be Persona 5 music for a second. Didn't realize it takes so long to see the video. Kind of lost the excitement now. Well, it's not something we can rush. For now, I say we take Roger up on his offer. I mean, we already know that Charizard's the one who went crazy, but maybe we can find, like, who threw the vial. Or maybe we can see somebody with a Skorupi. I don't want to go on a tour of the studio.
Let's check out the studio while we wait for Mako to get back.
How does this enrich our lives? Like, is this just the obligatory Pokemon games have weird shooting studios in them because they've just had them? And therefore they must have them? There's like that weird Make a Trainer commercial in Gen 6. Why? Why? The first scene I need to rehearse and... Oh, are you on tour? No, I'm your boss. Using the script to check the steps for the rehearsal. I'm the first AD after all. It's my job to make sure... And this is the first time I'm reading the script. Probably bad. Oh my god! That is a terrible way to put it. Those they need gimbals. Those Yanmas need gimbals. They are moving the cameras around too much.
Wow.
But they invented cameras. Why don't they have cell
That's gotta take
phones?
some skill.
Interested in the
They're
Yanma
clearly
cameras?
wireless cameras too.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to startle you. My name's Keith. I'm the assistant director here, but mostly I run errands.
Nice to meet you. I'm Tim.
Awkward
Right,
as
I
hell.
heard about you. Well, Tim, what do you think? The Yanma can fly around and let us film any scene at any angle. This filming
Till it
style
drops
is
the
unique
camera.
to our studio.
Make sure you get a good shot of me. Best looking Pikachu ever.
What an awesome idea.
Mr. Clifford's idea.
You there?
Where's my coffee? Jeez.
You're part of the staff here, right? Have you seen my darling Purugly?
No, I haven't. Sorry.
I'm afraid it's
The hell is this Ursula character?
baby. I'm so worried. Is that really all you can say? Don't stand there. Go look for it.
Yes, ma'am. Right away.
Some people are so insensitive. And what about you? Why are you just standing around doing nothing? Get out of my way!
Yeesh. That's one cranky old lady.
I think the B word almost just came out of his mouth. That was close. Oh, you're interested. Yes, I've never realized how many cameras were needed to film just one show. The director and the technical director in the sub-control room have final say in what footage gets used for the broadcast, but it's better to have more options, right? No! Who needs more options when I can just toggle the cameras? Whoa, where did I go? I am gone. How did this happen? I have returned. Really excited to start filming, aren't you? Looking forward to it. I have purpose. Yan, 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 yan. One thing to charge camera to, apparently it can see everything without moving its eyes. The kind of brain that would be needed to understand that knowledge. What if it's all blurry? Like, as humans, we develop the whole focal point that lets us take the information we see in a very, very high definition, but only at one spot. Everything in our peripheral vision is fucking blurry as hell. It's only used, really, to detect movement.
Right.
And see in the dark. I don't... Graham. Giraham. Well-known producer, he practically created his own era of TV back in the day. I'm honored to work with such a man. Yeah, it's weird how often it's like there's no competition in the Pokemon world. When some parallel technology or business erupts, then it's like, that's it. Oh, stop it, Pikachu. He's clearly a bad guy. Hello, Giraham.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, it's me. I bet a documentary with you as the main character would be a huge hit. Great Detective Tim. Don't you think that would make a good title? Listen to him babbling on like that. Does he think we would do this for fun? Yeah, admittedly, I don't know how much Tim would be interested in continuing his detective work after he finds his father, right? Like, the whole drive for this is that, and Pikachu's honestly doing most of the legwork with regards to the literal detective skills, because he's his dad. He's a brilliant producer, I admit. I've got high hopes for that young man. Sounds like Roger is more than just a nice guy. It's pretty amazing for the president of the company to think so highly of him. You know something that I just realized? We've been going on as a joke that Pikachu is actually Tim's dad. And if that ends up being the case, it relies on the fact that we've not had any real testimony that says Pikachu's behavior is a lot like his dad's now. We've picked up on little things, like he likes candy and he likes coffee just like his dad used to. But Tim doesn't recognize the behavior. Like, Tim doesn't know his dad very well. That's kind of sad. The company is widely considered to be the TV station with the most momentum these days. It's all thanks to Roger and his team. Yeah, some people did copy him after he made his thing.
Okay.
Maximum music. What about minimum mute? Music show that's been going on for a while. We invite up-and-coming artists so we can interview them and have them play. I don't know, I'm just a little excited. President Giraham talks to his members of his staff like us all the time. He sounds like a nice guy. Or he's just good with words. Does Pikachu not like him? Does Pikachu have a memory he can't remember about how Giraham's actually the big bad? Or one of them? One of the Yakuzis? It's a year old, so it may take some time to find it. Just take your time and enjoy the tour. Okay, but I'm not doing a tour. I'm just wandering around. I am the tour. The hell? A troll? Oh, yeah, okay. But what instrument would sit on that? I did band once. Doesn't mean I know anything. Yes. I'm an assistant director. I look after the Yanma. So what are you doing back here? I'm just checking the equipment we use for our shoots. Can't have any malfunctions after all. Nah, this is a professional establishment. We have no problems, ever. Nothing is a mess. Everything is perfect at all times. What do I do to make the story go faster? How do I go to next? Is next this way? Next is none of these ways. Okay, water. There we go. Just a comedian.
Hey, you're the new guy, right? You gotten used to your job?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you don't have to be nervous around me. Just ignore the fact that I'm a celebrity.
Well...
I
I'm
don't think
sorry,
anybody
I don't know
can
who
with
you
that
are.
pronunciation.
No way! You don't know the team of Max and Chatot?
Well... Sorry, I've never heard of you. I've never heard of you. I've never heard of you.
Great.
That's
There's
disturbing.
really no need to rub it in, Chatot.
Wow, that was my voice.
Of course. Unbelievable. You really don't know who we are, do you?
He's not as famous as he thinks he is.
Ah, you must know this. Our intro. Max and Chatot, it's Max and Chatot. We're the coolest, you got to admit it.
Admit it! Admit it!
Well...
That's like gonna spark a memory for Pikachu.
I guess you haven't seen it.
Admit it!
Now that I see it, you know, I might have seen this act on one of those late-night shopping channels.
Oh, I think I saw you on a commercial.
Yeah? Right, I knew it. Here, let me give you
He
my
needed
autograph.
Pikachu to come up with that lie.
There you are. You'll be the envy of your friends.
Yeah, thank you, I guess.
Yeah.
That music right there, it's Persona. Ugh. Guess I gotta play Persona at some point. That'll be like 500 episodes. Take good care of that autograph I gave to you. Oh yeah, my chair is falling away. It's the only music show that made GNN famous. Its host is yours truly. Is that the best you can do? Has anyone ever told you you were hard to impress? I mean, I do have a talking Pikachu. Like, not much can live up to that. Pretty neat, huh? Yeah, that sounds like a Digimon saying "nya." It's quite the talented one. We make the best team, isn't that right, Chatot? Oh, come on, give me something. You like my autograph? It's a waste of paper. I would like to talk to the pokes. You're quite a fun trick. You've got quite a fun trick. Can you mimic my voice too? Huh? That's gone all quiet. What a moody Pokemon. You got a better sense of humor? Those are some harsh words for your partner. No, I understand. I really do. It's a lot of work when your partner's kind of useless. That autograph is modeled after you, right? You didn't know? I mean, I wouldn't call it a good sketch, but it's pretty unique, isn't it? God, there are a lot of instances of Pokemon being either indifferent, ambivalent, or completely against doing the job that they've set out to do. Or been set out to do by others. Yeah, still wonder what's taking Mako so long. Go to where Roger is? Is that this way? That's not him.
What's up?
Oh. Maybe it's out in the corridor. Is she being attacked by shadows? Oh, is Roger over on the right-hand side? Shit, I don't know which one's Roger. Fine, I'll look it up. Jeez. That's what I get for not remembering names. Okay, yeah. Totally not bad guy. He's Roger.
Right.
No kidding. When the world's taking her so long? Oh, he gave us a day so he could have deleted the footage. That's what happened. Gotcha. Oh, I know. How would you like to experience the Yanma cameras for yourself? What the hell does that even mean? I will experience the cameras and maybe take a photo of us. Your Pikachu's really into this, isn't he, Tim? He was muttering about it until a second ago. Why don't you leave things here to me and I'll head to the sub-control room. Could you show them, Amelia? Oh my god, he's walking up on stage by himself. Make sure you capture my charm, Tim. Make sure you capture everything about me. Jesus Christ, is Tim's dad really this narcissistic? What are you doing? You just... Oh, she's gonna be our partner now? Gotcha. While we leave behind Pikachu, because we can't have that. Hello.
What's up?
Did you get that coffee? Unfortunately, we were in... Where in the world could it have gone to? Berkeley is Olga's partner. She just loves it to pieces. Olga. Olga. Olga's is a pretty good sandwich shop, so that's nice. What if I wanna? What if I wanna go in the dressing room? Why can't I? Ruining my life. Okay, so there's a couple rooms on the other side. And then whatever the hell that is. I'm not quite sure what we're looking for, though. Is this one of them? Nope, can't go in that room. So I guess we just have to wander over... Oh, coffee! That makes me want more coffee. Alright, there's these two doors. These also dressing rooms. Jeez, you're a stickler, aren't you? Fine, I'll do exactly what you want me to do.
Hi, Hero.
Hi. How are you, Amelia? So is this young guy your boyfriend?
Huh? No, it's nothing like that.
Shut down.
We're just giving him a tour of the studio.
Oh, so this is who you and Mako keep talking about. Nice to meet you. I'm Hero.
Nice to meet you too.
Hero's the director of Maximum Music.
That's true. But I'd be completely lost if it wasn't for my partner here.
That's Hoot Hoot. It's our timekeeper.
It's phenomenal at keeping track of time.
Timekeeper.
We couldn't run this place without it.
I bet he feels real proud of that job.
Hey! I'm all ready to go over here. What's the holdup?
Oh, I forgot.
Excuse me, Hero. Is Tim over there with you?
Yep.
Would you mind letting him take a look at the Yanma cameras? It shouldn't take too much of your time.
Sure. No problem at all.
Thanks, Hero. I appreciate it.
Come on, over here.
We're literally only here to make everybody else's jobs uncomfortable. Aren't we just the best people? Follow the instructions on the screen to control the Yanma cameras and shoot Pikachu. I'm gonna shoot you, Pikachu.
Tim, are you ready to go?
The hell is this minigame?
You know I've been waiting for you, right?
I
know
don't
exactly
care.
how I'm supposed to move.
This doesn't find my dad.
I'm the great detective Pikachu. I'm using my brilliant mind to trail a suspect. Huh. Over there. That was a close one. What's that?
Is this the result of
It's all making sense. I've got it.
putting a human mind in a Pokemon's body?
A bolt of brilliance.
Just causes
So smart. I'm almost jealous of my own talent.
Really? You're making us watch this, huh?
Pretty
That's it, we're done?
Moves, huh?
Please don't.
That's what you should be filming.
No.
The atmosphere of the scene can change depending on how you film it. Decide on what you want, and then tell Yanma.
Okay. I'm gonna ruin it. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Follow Pikachu without changing the camera position. Shoot while tracking in front from the right. Shoot while tracking in front from the left. Move in on Pikachu. Move away from Pikachu. Shoot. Oh, man. I was hoping we were gonna move in on Pikachu for every single one. Is there a correct order for this BS? I don't know. Move in. What does this go up? Shoot above. Or maybe the move in is supposed to be at the end. I don't know. Shoot the Pikachu. Shoot from the right. Shoot from the left. Go above.
You
No.
think that's right?
I don't care. Is it gonna... There. It doesn't matter.
All right. Let's start the shoot.
You should just get it over with.
I'm the great Detective Pikachu. I'm using my brilliant mind to trail a suspect. Huh. Over there. That was a close one. What's that? It's all making sense. I've got it.
Well, that didn't turn out how it was supposed to.
Yeah! A bolt of brilliance! So smart. I'm almost jealous of my own talent. Tell me, was it a good
Ow!
shoot?
This physically hurts me.
Great. Now let's head back.
Let's do that thing we came here for. I made a movie I like. Stop it. Ba bum 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 ba bum 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 bum. Oh, we can go in here, can't we? Yeah, because we're just waiting on Muckle. Muckle, not here.
Yeah?
No. It definitely didn't seem... okay, cool. Do I just go get my Pikachu back? Get back in my party. It was really good. Everyone was really impressed. You're the best Pikachu ever. Congratulations. Did my darling... No. Oh, because of the absent... No, it... Where's the button that I can just, like, smack people? Tim, do you think you could help us look? Fine. I guess I have to repay the favor of you letting me use your cameras. I'm looking forward to your... Oh, god damn it. That's this place's thing I need to solve? Where did the stupid animal go? I know where it went. Away from her, because she's terrible. Alright, probably go find staff. I'm surprised the Yanmas wouldn't know. Blah 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 blah. Nope. Okay, so that doesn't help. Yanmas? How about you? Do you know anything? Oh my, look at the time. Yeah. Nothing important has been said yet. How about you? Let us know if you see it. Oh. Shit, we didn't even technically ask. Really picky about footage. It always has some complaint or another, and it tries to swat the cameras down with its tail. Oh boy. Okay, never mind. It didn't run away because it hates her. What do you want? Pergly is like, yeah, we didn't know anything about Pergly. We should be able to figure out where it is likely if we ask around. I'm working on it. Why do you gotta tell me to work on it when I'm working on it? Pikachu, you're ruining everything. Pergly doesn't get along too well with Chatot. They're always having a staring contest or something. Even filming together is difficult. Alright, so we need to go find Chatot. Oh, the door to the right. We should check that way too. Give us a chance to talk to people in the dressing rooms as well. We can go in the dressing rooms because we are a detective.
Where's that music coming from?
I'm gonna kick the door down with my foot.
In here?
What are you doing, Pikachu?
Oh, I've never heard such a beautiful sound.
Pikachu, come on.
What's wrong, Cricketoon?
Oh, Cricket!
You didn't notice the door
sorry.
open.
Didn't mean to intrude.
No, it's all right. I was just a little surprised, that's all.
I'm sorry. Are you
It's
gonna
cute,
be
though.
part of today's show?
Yes. My name's Karina.
Nice to meet you.
Cricket!
And this is my partner, Cricketoon. sorry. It seems to be in a bad mood.
Pika, 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 Pika.
Aren't you a cute Pikachu, huh?
Don't
This
let
is
him
just
fool you.
He's actually a middle-aged man. Just like that Cricketune appears to have a middle-aged man's mustache going on. Isn't he supposed to be like a karate master of some kind? Let's be friends, brother. Brother! And there you go again with your chit-chat. Oh, you met Purgly before? That makes things easier. Did it come around here? It came by to kill time, and it shoved you out of the way and took your spot on the sofa for a nap? Seems Purgly will take any spot that catches its fancy. Never mind if someone is already there or not. Yeah, look at that. Look at that expert testimony. We're gonna solve this case real fast. Just plain gorgeous. You gotta introduce me. What? You can't let some random Pokemon get close to Karina? She's like a daughter to you? You're being overprotective, Cricketune. I will talk to her.
Yes.
Actually looking for Purgly. Mr. Graham asked us for our help. Ah, I see. Purgly was around here till just a little while ago. So you said Purgly was here earlier? I wandered around and glared at me and Cricketune and then just left. What a little diva. You're interested in the violin? It was a gift from my grandfather back when I was little. I guess it's safe to assume you're a violinist then. I'm very new to the scene. That's why I get scared when people enter my room. Because you know what that means. It's because I'm nervous. Not very good at being in the spotlight. I think it'll be fine. So performing, but I can't imagine what it's going to be like standing in front of cameras. But you have Cricketune with you, right? I'm sure you'll be fine. It says, quite right. Quite right, the young man. I'm having Cricketune help me with tuning my violin. It can do that? Yes, it's very sensitive to sounds and it can compose melodies on the spot using its arms. I'd love to see that. I'll be performing a duet. Oh boy. Get to watch a cutscene. It's gonna be so fun. No, I'm done talking to you now. No. Oh, no. Got fake mirrors in the background. And Purgly was in there for a little while and then left. Did Purgly come in here?
Hey, Tim.
Huh? Seems it hates the chit-chat, so we gotta talk. I swear, where could it have gone? This is nothing new, but I wish it'd stop. Got big purple ears, probably as big as my face, I'd say. Wow, that big? Yeah, it's a big Pokemon. Yeah! We're looking for Purgly. Have you seen it anywhere? It might be in the dressing room next door. Apparently, Purgly's daily routine is to go around and make sure no young Pokemon stars get too full of themselves. They say Pokemons take after their partners, so I bet it's got a temper. How much of a take after yourself does exist in this universe? Are Pokemon just, like, really impressionable? Or does it have something to do with the Pokeball technology that we've not seen?
Hello there, handsome. Oh, wait, it's just me.
You know what really grinds my gears? Everything that comes out of that little head's mouth. Do. How about Hoot Hoot? Have you seen Purgle? Is why things don't run on time around here. Calm down now, don't worry, we'll find it for you. It says Hero's dream is to make programs that everybody can watch and enjoy as a family. Says it's going to help the best it can do for help to do that. Ouch, I read wrong. I doubt they know anything about it. Yeah, we gotta ask anyway, though. It's a lot of TVs. Olga caused so much trouble. If you need anything, please just ask. I would like to know about Plurgle. Well, it is a TV star. Even if it is a Pokemon, it just wants to look its best. Sounds like it's just stuck up to me. Oh, you know, like you? Pikachu? Been seeing this weird static in the video feed from the studio. Think it could be the cameras? It might be. Seems like the equipment here is fine, but either way, we need to fix it before the rehearsal. Right now that you mention it, I don't think I've seen it today. It's usually wandering around the dressing rooms. Well, it was in there for a moment. Those are cool. Why would they have monitors in the back? They're not even plugged into anything. It's just a decoration. Although it is kind of nice. They did get it right. That it's just cables plug into the back instead of... Yeah. It's cool. Well, I guess we'll go check the other two dressing rooms. One of them is hers. And we go in there and she... What the hell is a Mimikyu doing here? Yeah, he's probably the cause of the static. Aren't Mimikyus, like, incredibly dangerous monsters? What's that? I'm trying to steal your chance to shine. Do you know this Pokemon? Oh god, it's a Mimikyu. It's a star Pokemon secluded. I wonder what it wants from you. Well, since we do look alike, I think it's weird that it'll steal the spotlight from it. It doesn't need to worry about that. We're not even trying to be part of the... Oh boy. Yeah, stay under that tarp, please. Oh, is that his Pokemon? What are you doing here, Mimikyu? I thought you were supposed to stay in the dressing rooms until it was your turn to be on the show. Hey, stop struggling. Tim, did you tell your Pikachu to use its move to get Mimikyu to calm down? Ah, well, I see Pikachu can't use any moves. Hey, no need to tell everybody. Hey! Hey, don't go shouting at the top of your lungs that I'm impotent. Stop. It's rude. I don't know, like, Pokemon like that even existed. Yeah, I never heard of it before either. Who needs moves when I have my amazing intellect? Well, if that's the case, I just can't be helped. Come on, Mimikyu, back to the dressing room. If you don't behave, I'll have to ban you from GNN. Ah, shit. I guess the threat of a ban is enough to get it to calm down. See you later, Tim. Oh, I want to go give him a hug. Hey, Pikachu, you want coffee? Yeah. And it was a star Pokemon, right? We didn't get a chance to ask it, but it might know something about Burgley. Good point. We should go ask it later. Later. 3 seconds from now. It is currently later. We are now asking it.
What?
No, not yet. My darling must be so lonely. He must just be weeping for my company. Do you think you could tell us more about the Burgley? It might help us find it quicker. Just like a beautiful, fragile flower. It has a dignity about it since the day it was born, and it's loved by everyone. I see a Pokemon like a flower. Let me write that down. Be sure to make every note. Where is the slap the woman button? Jesus. Calm down. Take a few deep breaths and punch yourself in the face. This is not how human beings are allowed to behave. I wonder what box this is. Warning, like Magnemite inside. Do not open until filming begins. You shouldn't mess with that cage. It says the lid on the Magnemite's inside, doesn't it? Powerful electric magnetic waves cause the equipment here to malfunction. Ah. I never understood Mawile. And it got a Mega Evolution at some point too, didn't it? Waiting for your turn on stage. No, that's the thing. We haven't seen it anywhere. Did it come by this way? Nobody came in? Well, let us know if it comes by. Apparently, it's also a participant in the contest. The Mimikyu is. You don't want to lose? That's the spirit. I like Pokemon with a bit of spunk. Just don't get your spunk on me, kid. It's a very unique Pokemon you have. Are you participating in the contest too? No, we're looking for a missing Pokemon. Do you think you could ask... We could ask you a few questions. The Maximum Musics. I haven't seen it today. Oh, okay. Be better off looking in other areas. Nobody came by this way. Oh, but is there something that you noticed? Well, we did come into the dressing room. The door was unlocked. Ah, I think the Burgley let out the Magnemites. I think it's trying to sabotage the competition. What a diva! The door is supposed to be locked when there's nobody around, so the Pokemon don't run off. I think someone who came in before you must have forgotten to lock it. Yeah, although there's no way to be sure. Oh, shit. Ask about the Mawile, too. No, it's really good at calligraphy. The Mawile's really good at calligraphy. Okay. Holds a paintbrush and its jaw in it. Swings it around with all its might. The result of the artwork like you have never seen before. That sounds terrifying. I agree. I've heard the stories, but it really is a handful, isn't it? You know about Mimikyu? Apparently it's a newbie Pokemon star. I've heard it'll appear anywhere there are cameras. Must really be desperate to get onto TV, then. It's not often a Pokemon will have that kind of ambition. Who knows? It may become the next big thing. Does this not work? Do I have to... Maybe I have to do the whole thing? Yeah, there it is. Sorry, hold on. Fixing something real quick. Group Pine. No, none of these things are the right one. Ah, well. Won't kill anybody. Oops. No, I've already asked you everything. Don't need to ask you anything else. So we got that little bit of testimony. There's nothing else explicitly in this room that we need to work on. Oh, hey, Mimikyu. You got locked up again thanks to us? That's because you decided to cause trouble in front of everyone. At this rate, you'll lose to Magnemite. You passed it in the hallway just now? It's going to be on the next show, too. It's probably trying to get the attention of important people. Man, you're a competitive one. Is that all the star Pokemon are? So let's go punch that Magnemite. Tell him to stop causing the static. Now, we know that Magnemite's wandering around the halls, so... See, we haven't even gotten to go see the footage yet. And to get there is... The door is, like, right here. They just conveniently hide, so we can't get in. Oh, that poster while I was walking by, I don't know, it reminded me of Jelly Jack for... Or Handsome Jack, sorry. For a second there. Alright. I'm gonna jump in here and tell them there's a Magnemite afoot. And then I'm gonna go back into the main room. Because we've gone into all of the side rooms at this point.
What's up?
No! Oh, maybe
What's
interfere. I guess him. What could be causing that? But I don't know, maybe the Magnemite literally just we heard about. I guess we have to see him first. Tim's not the brightest. Tim is the greatest. Do 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 do. There's gotta be something back here that we've missed. Because I only came back here before we had to start looking for Fogopug. I haven't seen him. Shit! Oh, I'm kind of at a loss then. We've already checked all the side rooms and there's nothing explicit. Yeah, can't go into that room yet, but it's not in any of the dressing rooms. It was temporarily, until just recently, in the room of violinist. But other than that, we have no idea. Oh, you're in here now, though. Berkeley doesn't like you. Why do you say that? I've made the mistake while brushing it this one time. It wags his tail when I get... Each Pokemon has their own preference about grooming, for sure. That Pokemon was here first thing in the morning and just wandered around the studio. Another staff member took it to the dressing room so it wouldn't get in the way of filming, but it escaped somehow. Maybe they forgot to lock the door? It was a pretty busy morning, so it wouldn't surprise me if it had slipped their mind. Probably did it. That jerk-headed Pokemon. These people aren't gonna help me.
Any news?
No. Who haven't I talked to yet? I guess you? I mean, technically, but you're just a work... No, I have talked to you. And I've talked to pretty sure all of the Yanmas. I haven't collected any other testimony that I can combine with anyone. See, the issue with these games is more it's just like a find the correct order as opposed to actually exert any kind of logic.
Yes.
Yep. We've been able to find a lot about... let's take some time to think about it. Okay.
Let's try and figure out where Perugly might be, based on its characteristics, of course.
Ugly. Always staring down Chatot. Finds a spot it like it just kicks him out, makes itself look bigger. Purple ears distinctive, it looks like a flower. Purple ears distinctive?
Do you think a clue could be the color of its ears? I'm not so sure about that.
I don't understand. How does any of these clues tell me where it goes?
Oh, so you think it's related? If that's the case, it could involve another Pokemon. Which Pokemon do you think it could be?
I mean, if it's that one, then it would be Chatot. Oh, is there another one we haven't even looked at? Ah, Magnemite. We don't even know yet. Okay. I suppose this is an interesting combination of events. But yeah, technically that's what that means. And then two things. Do I even have enough evidence to... Past Magnemite in the hole. Sensitive to sounds. Wow. Magnemite is in its cage. Hero's dream is to make a show that the whole family can watch too. Okay, this is clearly not what I'm supposed to do. Finds a spot it likes, it plops down even if someone's already there.
Oh.
It's in the Magnemite box?
Related. If that's the case,
Why?
it could involve another Pokemon. Which Pokemon do you think it could be? Now, why do you think that?
I guess, but that's really the only like combination of events at the end that I can put together. I hit okay. There we go.
Oh no. Magnemite had its nest taken by Perugly
Yeah.
and moved to a new area. So it seems Perugly chased away Magnemite
Silly.
and took over its home. Which means Perugly is where?
There. Wow, amazing.
Now we know where Magnemite's cage is. Of course, we'll find it in the dressing room.
Wasn't the cage locked? Like, Progly went in and now Progly's really pissy about it too. I bet we're gonna show up, it's gonna jump out, and it's gonna start fucking punching everybody.
You found it. This is her darling Perugly?
Yeah.
Wow, talk about slacking off.
Well, we found Perugly, but why is it taking over this spot?
Yeah,
Disgusting.
That means the Magnemite is... What's that? You want to fight?
Pikachu, there's no time for a staring contest. I'm gonna find Keith.
Hey, this isn't a staring contest.
Ah, yes, of course. Progly wins by default, as per his tradition. Lost the staring contest, you lose all rights to everything ever. Thanks for finding Progly. I'd never have thought to look in the cage. Apparently I chased Magnemite out so I could take a nap in there. What a dick. So where's the Magnemite? I think it must have run off. It wasn't in the dressing room, at least. Oh no! It will ruin everything. Also, if it interferes with the cameras, like, do they just have to deal with the fact that there's interference when they film the Magnemite itself? Is that how that works? Oh, now we have to look for the Magnemite. Oh, it just drags on. It just drags on forever. Well, at least they're getting plenty of time to erase the footage, if it hasn't already been erased. I think it's somewhere in the studio. That would explain all the static and the footage we received. We need to split up and search the studio then. Do you think you could help us? Tim? Tim? Just one moment. The studio is a big place without a plan. We should start searching. We could be searching all day. Let's get the Yanma to help us. If a camera gets close to Magnemite, it starts showing interference on the screen. Think we could use the Yanma cameras, Hero? It might help us find where Magnemite's hiding. How is this gonna work? Okay. Cool.
Oh, Magnemite, there you are.
I guess they're just taking pity on us now.
Tim, come here. I found it.
Magnemite's voice acting is just...
Yep.
They can finally start filming now.
Okay.
Why are you causing everyone so much trouble?
Ugly's a dick.
You say it's Perugly's fault? Well, I guess that's only fair. It did steal your place after all. It probably takes after that Olga woman. What an obnoxious duo.
We have made a friend.
We've
The
gotten a
friend,
good tour of the studio,
enemy of our
eh?
enemy. What a tour. I want a Magnemite. A nuisance of a Pokemon case was closed and the rehearsal began. A nuisance of a Pokemon case. At least the game admits it. At least the game says, alright, we know we gave you busy work.
Except there is no audience.
I guess that's the magic of television, right? Oh, starting.
Cute.
Hi, everyone, and good evening. I'd like to welcome you to Maximum Music. As always, I'm your host, Max, and... Max! That's not right. This is Chatot. So, today
Hold
we
on.
have...
We'll introduce the guests tonight. Thank you very much. I'm Olga Ellison, and this is my darling Purugly.
This doesn't sound like
Chatot,
television.
Our show's being taken over again!
Wonderful work, Purugly, dear. Well, shall we get the show going? So, coming up next, a very special guest, a violinist you all know and love.
Someone runs in from the crowd and punches her in the face.
Karina Mitchell.
And Purugly sits on her head.
Clapping as hard as I can.
Pikachu, you clap.
Good evening.
Thunderbolt.
And cut! So, Karina, smile a little more. Don't forget that, okay?
He's right, you know. You've got to be more confident, otherwise nobody will care.
Now.
She obviously doesn't get it. It's her modesty and humility that add to Karina's charm.
It seems like a lot of work to be on TV.
Seems like a lot of people to be on TV. Oh boy, jobs being made that don't need to exist. Alright, we've done our thing. How do we do the other thing now? Do we talk to Karina?
Yes.
Just do the same thing next time. Don't be so bad. How am I supposed to smile naturally? I hope I don't mess up a real shoot. I'm sure you'll loosen up as you do rehearsals. Yeah, I want to see Karina's natural expressions. I want to see the natural Karina. Pikachu, stop. This is illegal. I think. I would imagine live broadcast television doesn't support that kind of behavior.
Ah.
Sub-control room. Do you read me? Could you do a check on the last bit? Tim, sorry. Do you think you could wait until later? I have work to do.
Okay.
I don't care. I'm here to look at footage. Why are we doing this? Where did Roger go? Two men went into the sub-control room to check the footage. It's really important we go over every step of the plan before we actually start filming. Sounds like gathering testimony. Ha 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 ha. So charm. Perhaps I could even fall for this boy. We're in the middle of the rehearsal. We're not in the... I'm not doing the show. Excuse you. I don't know why, but he seems a bit down. Over the past few days, I was getting worried. You think something's bothering him? Don't you spin out of place, you dumb... Hold on. I don't break anything. You go like that, and... There we go. Stay that way. Could be. But he was back to his usual self today, so maybe it worked out. Oh, this is how I progress. I talk to the full of themselves duo. Pair. Nice job out there, Olga. You've still got that rapier wood of yours. Hold on, what do you mean by that? Are you saying I'm not nice? Maybe you should start taking your job more seriously yourself. Come on, Purugly, my dear. She's got a temper.
Get out of my way!
The voice impressions are really amazing. It's the same tempo and everything. There's no secret or trick or... Pikachu, you do it. Chatot is responding. Like, oh.
Get out of my way!
You noticed Max set his foot down earlier too, right? It was the cue to have Chatot mimic Olga. Oh, I get it. He sends signals like that to Chatot and mimic the voices he wanted. Well, I guess I'm found out. You're pretty good. How would no one else ever notice that? There are other signals that you use? Yeah, but I'm not gonna give them away. Where's the fun in that? I'm gonna go head back to the dressing room now. Cute. Let's go ask Hero. Now I can leave. Oh, after we've learned about Chatot's signal. We will need this in the future. For something. What do you mean? Hero's not in the room with us? I thought he was. Our Hero is in the room with us. Right. I was thinking he was in the control room. They're done. No problems. Let's move on to the next rehearsal then. Sure. He's the bass violinist. That's so cool. A little eerie with the eyes.
Pikachu, calm down.
Doesn't this music move you at all? You must have a heart made of stone.
Yeah. You've shown the world that you're very sensitive, so you can stop now.
Hey, Tim, do you think you could get your Pikachu to be a little more quiet?
See?
And cut! That was wonderful! Oh, you were amazing, Karina!
Thank you.
Your music is so beautiful.
I got to imagine putting a human brain in a Pokemon
It
body
really
will
was.
result in some
Backstage, she's
personality
humble and
changes.
modest, but when she performs, she's proud and confident. That duality makes me breathless.
Not the performance?
Hear me now. I declare that one day she and I will perform on stage together.
I can't believe this. What's next?
Okay, do we have to get through everybody that exists here? Olga and Max. What should we do in the meantime? Put your violin backstage for now. What are we doing now?
Nothing to worry about, Tim. I'll still continue my work as a detective, even if I do become a star.
You're a dork. And you deserve to be treated like one.
Ah,
Honest, I was worried at first, but I guess I didn't need to be. She's a rising star among violinists. She's definitely living up to her reputation. What do you... Why are you acting so full of yourself? What's the next rehearsal scene you're going to rehearse? That's a scene where the assistant Pokemon gives Karina her violin. Keith went off to fetch the Pokemon, but he hasn't come back yet. I don't know where Keith is going to. Could be that he was cornered by Olga again. Now Keith gets back. Let's start our next rehearsal. Hero, this is bad. The violin was
the
eaten.
assistant Pokemon won't make it? What are you saying, Keith?
So sorry. I mixed up the dates of our schedule.
Oh, my head hurts. I need a Pokemon. Any Pokemon to help us out. Hey, I know. Tim, do you think Pikachu could fill in for the day?
What a jerk.
Huh? My Pikachu?
Mm-hmm. He seems to
No,
enjoy
come
music.
back, Mimikyu.
I think he'd be
No,
great.
come back.
All right, if you really think he could help.
I can!
You're really saving my life. Thank you.
Mine too, thank you.
Okay.
What a
I'll need
big
Pikachu to push the
pot
cart
of
with the violin.
dingle-dongs.
Right over there, to that spot with the mark on it.
That's right. And
Dude, is he
You
gonna
mind
trip
standing over
and
here for me?
fall?
Sure. That's where Karina will receive her violin.
You're a big help. Thank you so much.
All right, let's start rehearsal. Yanma, move those cameras exactly as you would for a real shoot.
Yan yan, yan yan.
Pikachu, you ready?
I've never been more ready. I've got this.
You do some arm circles. Wow,
Here's
amazing.
the spot.
So she picks it up here.
Watch out!
What the hell?
are you all right?
Why do they just run into each other?
Yeah, I'm okay. But look.
Did one of the Yanmas get some R on him?
My precious violin!
This is bad.
Yeah, wasn't that a violin from
Standing right
her
there,
grandfather?
and I couldn't do anything.
If only you knew how to use Thundershock, or Quick Attack, or literally anything. The Yanma have never made a mistake like this before. You need to stop shooting for now. Keith, take Karina back to her dressing room. Finally, it's a little more interesting. There's some stakes. You take the pieces of the violin? Right here, let me help you pick them up. What could have gotten into the Yanma? They've never messed up their instructions like that before. They're saying it's not their fault. We should talk to them a bit. Alright, cool. I'm gonna take another short break, and when I get back, we'll figure out the mystery of the Yanmos. See you in a sec.